Hello everybody, and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. Okay, store level 50. Well, I don't want a cashier, no, screw that. Oh, I can have 13 racks, and I only got 6 for a third restock. Well, that's fine, because I'm just going to hire a second one. No. Okay. Now we go down to... yes, everything is... let's say, good. Now, why am I ordering? Yeah, I'm ordering human beings now. No, okay. So why did I hire a second stalker? Where is my second stalker? Oh my god! It's a clone. Oh, he's a ghost clone. He just walks through stuff. God dang. That is actually kind of sad, I'm not going to lie. Like, the clone part was funny at first, but you really have that low... nice one, man. You really have so limited number of models that you're just going to make all my employees... Does that mean if I hire another one of this guy, it's going to be another one of that guy? Or same thing with the cashier? Or the janitor? Or the bodyguard? Oh, actually having two of the bodyguard would actually be kind of cool, one on either side. But anyways, that's just kind of stupid. It's not going to lie, it's kind of depressing to me. I feel like there could be more models. I actually feel that it could also be a younger female model that could have done for an employee. I'm not dissing the older model. I'm glad to have an older model. We could have had an older model dude too. And you know, just throwing that out there, they could have had more variety. Is what I'm saying. Don't really care with the gender, age, or any of that stuff. Just well, gender-wise, I feel like the women definitely got screwed on this one. Oh, how the really? Why did I order more of that then? Well, whatever. But in any case, I should now be a lot more stocked up, more efficiently now, because the point of me getting a second stalker, I haven't reiterated this, iterated, whatever. If I haven't said it clearly up to this point. Did I not make a spot for the sugar, or is it over here? No. Huh. Don't know how that happened, but there we go. But anyway, as I was saying, even with me and the stalker working together, we were struggling to keep up with stuff. Why did I order so many of these? And so now with two stalkers, I should be able to keep things far more efficiently stacked up. It is going to increase my costs, but it's worth doing so. Well, if I'm being honest, the stalker is the most useful employee in the other than the cashier. The cashier comes into a very close second. But if I were to rank my employees' positions based on position, what is most valuable to me, stalker would be number one. Because without him, or not them now, more specifically. This box empty? Yes. Without them, I would have no products on the shelf, and that would be a real pain in my ass to have to keep this entire store stocked by myself. The goal for the end of these, for this run of 4 episodes, in case you guys haven't been paying attention, I don't think you really haven't. Who sits there and actually watches my episodes back to back? Yeah, I know when you're watching them back to back. You think I... oh, okay, it's the lag again. I don't know why that's happening. You think I don't know, but I know. Josh always knows. No, to say like 3 views, 2 views, and then 0 views, and then 1 view. It's like, why would you skip an episode? How does that benefit you to know what's going on if you're skipping an episode? Doesn't. I also will admit, although I'm obviously getting better at it, but I don't always talk as much as I should, and there are some episodes that are probably more boring than others. This is another box that's going to stick in the back here. Oh my, well. These needed to be ordered in bulk though, because... Wait a minute. If I don't... Did you just walk through a wall? What the... If I don't order them in... I wish... The mouse would not be lagging. It's not blinking red or anything. It doesn't... Usually when it needs to be charged, it blinks... Okay, I'm lagging. So I'm going to guess it's the game itself, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, yeah, Stalker would be number 1. The second most important player would be the cashier, because well, I suppose I could get rid of the cashier entirely and replace him with a self-checkout. Okay, this is somewhere. Someone's knocking my stuff over again. Here it is. So I could entirely get rid of my cashier, but in doing so, well, I'd have to drop 900, and then I'd have to sell that, and that's already there. And I feel like having at least one cashier seems somewhat... Now that I'm discussing this, I don't know how beneficial this cashier really is, because I could get rid of this and get a bunch of self-checkouts. But I feel like the cashier is more efficient than the self-checkout. And the reason for me saying that is he's already here. And he's just dinging along. These, sometimes people are struggle with them, and then this guy's got a balance between that and the scale. So I would have to say the cashier is actually pretty beneficial, because I don't have to worry about having someone or myself coming over here to help these people at the checkouts as much. The third most beneficial employee is this guy right here. Without him, shit just gets stolen. I'd have to say he's pretty close to tie with second place, because I almost need him more than I need the cashier. That way I don't have to worry about theft. Then we have this guy. He helps out with self-checkout and this thing, which I hate. So he's very beneficial, but he's one of those employees that's great to have, but it's not a requirement necessarily. And then the last employee, the janitor, I'm just going to say the janitor's, I would say completely useless, but because I don't have to really worry about doing cleaning stuff. Oh, well, I actually have a spot up here, so I'm going to fill that real quick. But yeah, I wouldn't say the janitor is completely useless. But she does clean, and it does take one less thing for me to have to worry about. Oh my god. Again though, she's not a requirement. In fact, I would have to say, in our reality, the only two employees are actually absolutely necessary for this store. Well, actually, if you really wanted to be honest, none of them are really necessary. You could, in fact, do the whole thing yourself. It would drive you frick-fracking crazy. But there is actually a way to get away with doing that. There's a good reason why I don't, though. So, one, if the guide is correct, you don't really need a janitor. The reason being is if the guide said that I read, which I mentioned in 3 episodes ago, that by the time you hit close at 9 p.m., if you didn't do any cleaning, it would only be halfway, and you could do it right before you start the next day. because apparently you only start losing points if that tier in the I can't. You get it. It no, I can't point to it. You gotta see the tier on the top upper right hand corner. When that's full, that's when I start losing store points. So if I don't lose store points until it's full, there's no real use for a janitor, so I could in fact get rid of her. This guy just helps employees. Well, this guy is actually a necessity for me. If you were going to do a store without this guy, then you're going to want to get rid of these produce. And these produce actually make some money for me. So that guy would actually be needed. But you could probably get away with not having him if you... But then you would have to... Actually, yeah, you could in fact not have to have him either. Because if you got rid of him, then you'd have to be the one in the self-checkout / scale, which would work. You can also get rid of this cashier and even sell this. And just have like 4 self-checkouts. So that gets rid of the cashier. Wow, you're just both standing around doing nothing. Just gonna stick these in the back somewhere because I got distracted in the... Yeah, you could in fact run a store with no employees but yourself. Almost 100%. Well, you could 100%. So what you would have to do is get 4 self-checkouts. That would get rid of the cashier. If you don't get away with the cleaning to the end of the night, you can get rid of that. That would get rid of those 2. You could in fact get rid of that guy and just do the scale and self-checkouts yourself. So that just leaves the stockers and that. Hypothetically, you could in fact spend either the beginning of the day or the end of the night before you ended the day stocking everything up. So you technically don't need these stockers, though they are very beneficial to stock stuff up there in the day so you don't got to do one giant restock. Plus, there are certain items that do run out, so if you were going to do a store without employees, you'd have to have enough shelving in here. Like they were saying, have 1 shelf per item so that you could benefit without stockers, because then that would work every single night because you don't have... Because you need to have a whole shelf full of items. I doubt any item in the store is going to run out if you have a full shelf of it. Because then that would mean you'd have to buy a ton of shelves and fridges and freezers. But that would get rid of the stocker, and then the only thing you'd have left to deal with is a security guard. Which, I mean, realistically, you could just turn off, what is that called? In the settings here, shoplifters, yes. Alright, I didn't touch it, did I? No. Okay, good. So realistically, you could turn off shoplifters, and then you would never have to deal with this guy. But even if you had shoplifters on, realistically, you know, you could just chase him out with a baseball bat yourself. You really don't need that guy there. Because this thing would go off, then you chase him out with the baseball bat. But, so you could in fact get away with running the store with no employees. The big issue with that is now everything is on you. And that can be very exhausting. But anyways, opening the store now. Yeah, a lot of employees are standing around. So management. You can go up to 6 cashiers. Interesting. I don't know why I'd want to hire a second one though, because I can just do self-checkouts. Can't do a 3rd restocker because apparently I've only got 6 shelves. I could hire another customer helper. No, I need another self-checkout to be able to hire 2 to hire. Oh, I got a customer helper. To order hire a second one, I need another self-checkout. Ooh. I can actually hire 2 security guards. But that would be another $120 a day, which one security guard is actually holding up on his own pretty well. And the janitor one, not 100% sure. Again, it's an employee you really don't need. I might consider firing the janitor and just doing shit myself again. The only reason I don't want to do that, and I'm resisting the firing of said janitor, in a nutshell, is I don't gotta worry about the cleaning then. And yeah, there's a cost. My screen is like jiggling. Am I like getting knocked around? Oh, there, I got the stuff check up. The reason why I'm resisting firing the cashier, or the cashier, well, yeah, that too. Oh, he needs help. Oh, you're helping. Well, they're gonna need a guy by the scale soon. But the reason why I resist firing the janitor, I know it is kind of a pointless position, because I could do it at the end of the night, but it's one less thing I gotta worry about. And the less I gotta worry about, the better. And it's only $80, and compared to what I'm paying in every day, that's not bad. Ooh. Sorry, I just got silent. There's not really anything for me to do really right now. Oh, okay, I didn't realize the line went this way. That is so awkward with the line on the cashier going the other way. Racks are full and storage of what? Oh my god. You guys are not serious right now. Okay, well, that's a problem. Right now, I don't know why that's happening. I really don't. You move. Potatoes and no. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flour. 1, 2. Pizza. 1, 2. Close tag. That's Ellie. Oh, that's the one I didn't do the previous day that I was gonna do. Can't believe I forgot about that one. In the previous episode, there was one I didn't do because I was out of potatoes. I needed to order them, so I was like, I'll just do it for the next day. Because after 9, if there's any delivery orders, they just automatically transfer to the next day. And someone tried to steal again. Excuse me. It would probably help me with money, though, if I dumb down the employees a bit. But I really don't want to have to buy 2 more self-checkouts. It's like that's kind of pointless for me right now, because then I gotta get rid of my cashier, which would save me money employee-wise, employee cost-wise, but then I gotta deal with these triangles all the time. It's like, god dang. Bleach. Which actually, the triangles are having to deal with helping customers isn't too bad, and I just have to hire more helpers. But then at that point, what's the point of me hiring a new helper? Because I'm just replacing the cashier I'm getting rid of, so I really don't even need to do that. C. Ryan Lee. Oh, what the hell? P. Resell boxes. Ah, why not? I know I always just buy the random stuff that they give me, just because one of the stuff overstacks me, and two, it's usually at a cheaper price than when I'm normally buying it at. Finally done. And carrots, I sell a lot of carrots. There's no reason for me not to buy extra carrots at a cheaper price. Do I know it's probably cheaper if I don't buy it at all? That's me and my conservative spending again. Don't buy it if you don't need it. No one ever wants this 4-pack. I think it's a 4-pack, right? Yep. Okay. Closing tag. Bruce. Now we're talking about Bruce Wayne, Batman, or Bruce Banner, the Hulk? Which I named my dog after. No, I didn't actually name him after the big green monster. Though his name is Hulk. I don't know where my dog is right now. Probably went to go take a nap in the bedroom. I mean, I guess, yeah, I technically did name him after the big green... Where the heck am I? I did, in fact, name him after the big green monster, but not for the reason you're thinking. My dad, I know he does feel pain. I know this because he's gotten stuff stuck in his paw, and I got to pull it out, and he's been whining. I know he feels pain. However, there's a lot of the times he just walks through the house. His tail will whack into doors, or he'll bump his head on a wall as he's walking by because he looks up real quick or something. Then he just sits there and smiles like nothing's wrong, like he just didn't hit his head on the table looking up, or I don't know why I said wall earlier, I meant table. Or he just banging his tail away on the door. It's like, isn't that hurting your tail or hurting your head? He just looks at me like, what? So I'm like, well, you go from one side of the house to the other with no shits given? Excuse me. Well, therefore you are the Hulk. And he'll just knock things over with his tail too, just out of nowhere. Just poof! The great dog, you had to do that when he walked by. So I'm starting to keep things out of his way. So he doesn't, I know he's not doing it on purpose, he's just the Hulk. Very destructive from one side to the other, and he don't feel shit. Then other times he's whining, and it's like, well, so you do feel things. It's only when you feel like feeling them. But anyways, I love my dog. He's a good boy. Why did that do it? Boom. Next order. See, also with two stalkers, before when I had one and I was out and about, the stalker was kind of overwhelmed. Now I got two stalkers, which makes my original stalker not so overwhelmed, and both of them are getting stuff done when I'm gone, and when I'm there, we have 3 people stocking things up, which is excellent. Excellente. J.J. Almart. And now I'm yawning again. Ugh. 3, 4. I'm lagging again. See the closing tag. Bryce Lee. All the way on the other end. I want to say I am proud of myself that in... What episode is this? Like episode 30? Let's see. I think so. Don't quote me on that. You guys know the episode number. You can see it in the title. And boom. Any other orders? Nope, we're done. Actually, I think I just did... Yeah, I think this is episode 30. Pretty sure this is episode 30. Yeah, pretty sure this is episode 30, I'm on. Oh, that's right, I got a ton of carrots. Now I'm lagging again. See, I'm glad I bought carrots because I was completely out. Never doubt the master. I'm really getting tired of the lag. Why? I'm not downloading. I have a lot of carrots up there still. Why? The lag is unnecessary. I'm just gonna end the day. What the hell? Apparently, you guys click a specific enter button. No enter, not just any enter button matters. Ron's sliced bread. Oh. That's my jaw popping, don't mind that. 3.5. Nope, just 3.5. We just use dollars and 50-cent pieces, and then the occasional quarter. We don't even really need quarters, do we? Actually, can you even order 50-cent pieces from places, from banks anymore? I know you can order gold dollars. I just don't know if you can order. And 40. It's 280. It's gotta be that. Lagging again. 40 and 40 is 80. Oh, god dang it. You order 1, 2, 3 of that. 1, 2 of that. That's 45. So I only got 1. And 9 times 5 is 45. 6, 7, 8, 9 is 43. Is that be one? Okay, times 5. 60. Excuse me. My brain's like too much math. Can't handle it. I don't need that stuff to do. I already one of those. Why not? Five seems to work out for that. 1 of you, 1, 2 of you, 1, 2 of you. Carrots I have up the butt. Not literally. I have so much, it's a lot of this stuff. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4 is 8. I got 3. Order 1 to be on the safe side. 1 of you. 1, 2 of you. 1, 2 of you. It's not including backstack? No wonder when I order stuff, things just get fudged. Okay. Oh, I wasn't even... Never mind. 8, 8, 16. It's 32. Review. 10. Good on you. And 10 shy on that one. Alright, and 16 is 32, just one shy on that one. Is 36, 60, 72, 70, 47, 57, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 65. I'd be 7 short, but that's fine. 1, 2, 1, 1. Nice, we'll be able to go 2 with that, 2 of each of those. 16, 16 should be 32, that's check. That's less than 48, less than 32. 6 and 6 is 12, 24, 1, 2. 9 times 5 is 45, so I got 1 box up there, so I'll leave that there for now. Dang. Screw it, we'll add one of those if I feel like it. Okay. And it should be... Oh, wow. Well, shit on a stick. That's fine, we can... Okay, let me do something to make my life easy. 1, 2, 3, 4... Stop moving! He's a pain in my butt. 5... Oh, you're gonna piss me off. Okay, so he's 40 boosted. Where's this guy now? 1, 2... I'm trying to boost you guys and you're not... There, 2 guys 40 boosted between me and these guys. We should get everything done, and then I can end the episode. Nope. There's that. God dang stairs. There's stuff I didn't need. Well, god dang it. Well, I needed it because I have some backstock of it now. Eggs are stacked up. Those are over here, aren't they? Yep, they are. What? What are you doing, you stupid game slash man? Trying to see if it's causing is it my computer lagging or is it the mouse? If it's the computer lagging, then the whole system lags. If it's the mouse, yeah, my never mind, that's all stacked up. It's frustrating because I should not have a mouse problem. This mouse is still relatively new. Oh, okay, because I can't say relatively new. I've probably had it for at least 5 years now. And I bought this shortly after I moved out. And I moved into this house in 2021. So yeah, 4 years. It's going on a 4-year-old mouse, but still. It's a fancy rechargeable mouse. So it shouldn't have a problem. What are you doing? Holy shit. Okay, that's not what I want. Okay, that just made it really slow. Okay, maybe I bumped mouse settings and that's what happened. I don't know. Where is the... for some, but no. Alright, where is... Oh, there it is. See, we're blowing through this, we're blowing through it. What is going on with this mouse? Some stuff I don't really need, but I got backstock of it, so I don't have to worry about it. I'd rather see a store fully stocked and have backstock in the back. Okay. Check. Oh, that's the button that I was hitting. Okay, well, I don't know. Okay, that's full. Never mind. So if that's full, this goes over here somewhere out there. Alright. Oh, Cookie Crispy Zone. Why do I keep calling it that? That's like... We're gonna have a copyright flag going on here. And yes, similar sounding things can be copyrighted. But only if they're similar sounding. I guess similar looking too, but... Where? Am I missing over here somewhere? I did. What does that actually say? Crispy Cribs? Yeah, no, it's a play on Cookie Crisp. But how do I know that similar sounding things can be sued on? If you actually have a similar case in Wisconsin here, there's a lawyer in Wisconsin who decided to go with the slogan, "Fear the Beard." Now, if you're a Bucks fan, you know that the Milwaukee Bucks slogan is "Fear the Deer." Well, "Fear the Deer" and "Fear the Beard" sound awfully similar. Now, I'm not 100% sure if the dude got sued or what happened, but he stopped using the slogan, and now, I forget what slogan he uses now. See it on billboards and then hear it in commercials every once in a while. But he completely changed it up. And my guess is the reason that he did that was because the Bucks threatened to sue over a very similar sounding slogan. Because "Fear the Beard" and "Fear the Deer" are very similar. They have the same kind of jingle to it, if you will. I think I just gave free publicity to multiple companies now. But oh well, that happens. The point being, is I can't see any other excuses why you would change your thing. I kind of knew it was going to happen when I heard the commercial. I was like, it's pretty close to sounding to the Bucks slogan there. What in the shit? I have a spot for stuff there. Oh my. I'm glad I put 4 potatoes, because holy. I just got stuff with this all over the place. Where is... Put the 4 there. That makes more sense. Alright. And that's stacked. That's stacked. Oh, these are avocados. Shit on a stick. A jalapeno on a stick. That's Jeff Dunham. This is shit on a stick. Well, that would be an easy puppet to have, though. Instead of jalapeno on a stick, he has shit on a stick. That would be funny. I'm just saying all sorts of things about random things now. Alright, let's look at the store and see if she looks fully stocked. Well, minus the 3 empty bins there. I like it. I like it even more if I wasn't yachting, but you know. You tell me I got no butter? I do have butter. Why did they not stock these? Are you okay, buddy? It's like he's unhappy I just stacked up the butter. He's like, how dare you stack that butter up? Well, if you had just done your job and stacked it up, we wouldn't have had a problem. I'm guessing it's probably some glitch. If they can't, for some reason, stock butter up. I'm not too worried about that because I don't sell it that much anyway. Now, if it was toilet paper that glitched out, we might be having a different conversation and be like, this is a problem. But butter's not a problem. But anyways, now that I've been doing this for over 40 minutes, I don't know why my other guy went in there and decided to stand inside there, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my eBay store. I got some new stuff in there. And as always, I will see you in the next one.